And so it's inching forward, and is turning right on red here. And it just keeps seeing the traffic coming. And then finally goes. So it will take unprotected lefts, it will take right on red. The only thing it won't do is speed. It goes exactly the speed limit. All right, here is our Waymo autonomous car. It says JG on the front, which you can barely read because it's an LED. We got lidar sensors there, lidar sensor on the front, another one up here, keeping an eye on things. Pull on that, door opens. Couple of seats.
Good morning, Jordan. This car is all yours with no one up front.
So, you hop in. No one in the driver's seat.
It's definitely not picking up the screen as good.
All right, so what we'll do, we'll press start ride. And off we go. And so the screen shows you everything that's around you and what the car sees. Ooh, getting a little jerky here.
A little shaky.
So it shows that car, and we're going to go right. Drive here out of parking lot. This is a quick ride. It says about 5 minutes. It's not the smoothest driver. I would compare it to like a 17-year-old who just got their license, but it gets the job done. Does feel like it's doing like full throttle accelerations, which is kind of nice because you get to your destination. It's basically just how like an Uber would work. And so on here, it shows you, it sees the red light, it sees all the cars in front of us. Now it's green. And so you do have a couple other things. We can go into the menu here, and it tells you how far your distance is, and you can do music. And so you can actually connect to the car, and it'll play your own music through it if you want. Oh, so now we have some police cars, and they've got the intersection closed. And so it can see police cars. It's trying to decide what to do. There was a crash up ahead, that's why they're all here. Luckily, we're not trying to go straight. And so it's inching forward, and is turning right on red here. And it just keeps seeing the traffic coming. And then finally goes. So it will take unprotected lefts, it will take right on red. The only thing it won't do is speed. It goes exactly the speed limit. It's driving along exactly 45 miles an hour. Red light. No running the yellows here. So it's watching all the vehicles that it can see. So you can zoom in if you want, but I like the big view. So you can see those cars going, and it shows them right there on the map. And so it's weird for about 30 seconds to not have a real driver, but then you just get used to it, and it's basically like a regular Uber ride. And it's not the smoothest driving vehicle, but neither is an Uber ride, to be honest. So just imagine what it's like to ride in a New York City taxi cab, and that's basically what we're doing here.
Arriving shortly at Courtyard by Marriott Phoenix Chandler Fashion Center. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until we reach your destination, and remember to take all your belongings.
And so when you book the ride, there's a bunch of different spots. You can choose where you want it to drop you off, and sometimes different places will have different approved locations where it can drop you off. There's only one for this particular hotel. And so it pulls right up to it, puts on the flashers, and then drops you off. And it sees the pedestrian in front of us. It's showing that on the map right there. Ooh.
Didn't like that.
Slowed down for pedestrian ahead. I wonder if it thought she was about to come walk in front of the car. But it is going to drop us right at the entrance. Not the smoothest stop, but it got the job done. Thanks for riding Waymo.
Arrived. Please check your surroundings before exiting the vehicle, and remember to close the doors after.
And so real quick, just a quick show in here. You have this control panel up here, and it's got a pull over button, so if you need it to stop, you can lock and unlock the doors. You got a help button that calls customer service, and then the start ride button. You do have HVAC controls, which is important here in Phoenix. And then you got 2 seats here, and then you actually have a child seat there in the back if you want that as well. So room for 3 adults and 2 kids. And you got USB ports to charge your stuff if you have that. But that's basically it. This is your self-driving future. This is your Waymo van. It's got the dedicated Waymo lidar on it. And those are just spinning away, keeping an eye on the world. And then it drives off. Would you ride in a Robotaxi? Let me know in the comments.